Hi, everybody. This is Ella Shelby of Para Intelligence, and today we're going to be talking about Keir Starmer, the Labour Party, and the inside look, good, bad, and the economy. Today I am joined by Anna, and she's a media expert, and she's going to be asking me questions today. So, hello, Anna. How are you?
Hi, Ella. I'm very well, thank you. As you said, we're doing a further delve into Keir Starmer, who has served as the Prime Minister of the UK since July last year. Um, what I'm dying to know, Ella, is Keir Starmer a full-blown socialist?
Yes, he is. Yes. His vision, which will never happen in the United Kingdom, is that all the citizens are economically all on the same wages economically, and that the whole state is run by the powers that be, hence like himself. So nobody will be on benefits at all. Everybody will be working, but earning the same wages. It doesn't matter whether you are a doctor or a plumber or somebody who, collects the garbage. Everybody is on the same level. He just doesn't want to see poverty in any shape or form. That is his vision, but it will never happen.
Gosh, sounds almost like he's a communist, let alone anything else. Tell us a little bit more about him. Tell us about his personal life.
He's actually atheist. He doesn't have any belief whatsoever. But the interesting thing is that his wife, Victoria, she's Jewish, and their two children, which he has allowed, is brought up in the Jewish faith. And, with everything that's happening in Gaza, of course, his wife Victoria feels it, but she does feel safe that Keir Starmer is our Prime Minister, and he is dealing with it. So that's where she feels comfortable.
Okay, so we know on 7th of October 23, the Palestinian militants attacked Israel and the Israeli Hamas war started. So, what we want to know is, will there be peace?
Artificially, there will be peace. People like Donald Trump and other powers that be around the world are working on a peace deal um, and releasing hostages, which is fantastic. And there will be also, from an economical point of view, strings that are tied, which will stop the war completely, but it's never going to end within the people, within their fibre. It will never, ever end, sadly.
Well, I guess with opposing religions as strong feeling as there is, that's understandable. But at least when the hostages are given back and there isn't, missiles and fully fledged war, that will the
Yes, it
unofficial
is
will
to
be
do. Yes, it is to do with religion. Um, but the rest of the world is rising above that and just trying to bring peace to both sides.
yeah. So Keir Starmer, politicians never like to reveal what they actually think and what they actually want to do. But can you give us some insight into what his real vision for Great Britain is?
Yeah, Keir Starmer admits that Britain isn't working, and the government has got a lot to do. He is taking this seriously and working very hard behind the scenes to make a positive impact. His primary objective is to create opportunities for 18 to 25-year-olds. by providing jobs, qualifications, and a clear path for their future, demonstrating his genuine concern for the youth of the United Kingdom.
So, Ella, his objectives are commendable. Are there plans in place to support more 18 to 25-year-olds in finding work?
Yes, Keir Starmer believes that this age group has tremendous potential. It is reflected in the benefit bill for this age group by lowering the number of unemployed. That's his objective. Um, why has this issue impacted the 18 to 25-year age group? It's the rising cost of living, number one, and also the challenges that COVID pandemic, they've been hit quite hard this generation. These circumstances has hindered the ability for them to engage fully in education and the workforce as a critical stage in their life. By addressing these issues, the Labour Party will pave the way for more empowerment and a successful generation. The other issues in getting the general population back to work in will take time to reflect on bringing the population back to work in the United Kingdom.
So, Ella, it's commendable that Keir Starmer is looking to improve the fortunes of Gen Z. Sadly, though, you've stated, and the great British public know that he has tanked the economy, regardless of his best intentions.
Yes, he has completely. He has. And I'm going to be talking about ways that he has done that a little bit further down. But one of the main things that he has done, which is really tanked the economy, is the national insurance hike. Too many wealthy people are leaving the country, and wealthy people are the ones that create jobs. But we'll talk about that in a short time.
Great. Okay, well let's just move this on to Trump because he's at the top of everybody's mind at the moment. Meddling in the US elections. So the Labour Party, sent something like 100 activists to the US and supported Kamala Harris's campaign. Um, were these activists acting on personal initiative or on behalf of Keir Starmer's orders? Well, what's your take?
On Keir Starmer's orders, because it's going to be a lot easier for him to deal with Pamela Harris than Donald Trump. Because Donald Trump, what he will do if he doesn't like, um, pardon me, what he feels is right, he will slap on sanctions.
Yeah, as you've said before.
Whereas with Pamela Harris, they actually think quite similarly and they do get on very well.
Well, yeah, as you've said before, Donald Trump treats the presidency like a business. So if he doesn't get his way, he looks for leverage, persuasion, and in this case, it is his sanctions. So take us further into this relationship between Starmer and Trump, then.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. After the assassination attempt on Trump's life, he has mellowed dramatically and he has a great love for the United Kingdom and the royal family. His mother is Scottish, so he does have very close ties. There have been reports in the United States that we're looking for a leader similar to Donald Trump as role as Prime Minister. This is troubling Keir Starmer, and he wants to win the approval of the United Kingdom and the people. Keir Starmer will try to find common ground with Donald Trump. He has been polite. He's even apologized for the statements that he's made, which are negative about Trump in the past.
Ella, let's have a look at Starmer's U-turn on WASPy women, shall we? So, Women Against State Pension Inequality have advocated for justice since 2015. In July 22, Starmer called this situation a real injustice and promised action. And in December 24, just gone, he's done a U-turn, like in so many subjects. So, despite the Parliamentary Ombudsman recommendation for compensation of 1,000 to 2,950 due to the government maladministration, Liz Kendall has now rejected it and has claimed there is no direct financial loss, which is rubbish. So, where is the justice that Keir Starmer has promised?
Well, this is actually quite surprising considering that he has got a history in law himself going against what the Ombudsman does. That just does not happen in this country. And he's basically saying that the country can't afford it and he will not reverse his decision on the WASPy women. However, the government that is elected next will address this and they will reverse the decision. While the WASPy women may not get everything that they deserve, they will get a payout.
That's some comfort, at least. It does need to be readdressed. So, yes, hopefully when Starmer goes, Ella, it looks like Keir Starmer wants to be best mates with all of Europe, even though the country voted for Brexit. Does he indeed want to take us back into the European Union?
Yes, he does, and he's doing it through the back door, basically. And he's doing that by talking to France and Germany. He is putting together new treaty deals with trade, defense, economy, illegal immigration, and the list goes on. He did not want Brexit at all.
It's not up to what he wants. So, do you think a deal will exist between the EU and the UK to have a youth mobility scheme, say for 18 to 30-year-olds, that allows for study, work, and travel?
No, I don't feel that that is actually going to happen. No, I don't.
He'll be a step too far, probably. So, on one of the latest polls, 61% of Britons say that they are dissatisfied with Keir Starmer. Looks like he's the worst performing Labour leader. Do you believe that to be correct?
Yes, yes. The public with what he has done in such a short time, has not gone down well at all.
No. Okay. Well, you said before that you expect him to be out 6 to 9 months, I believe you said. But could he win the next general election if he reshuffles his cabinet?
No, no, he's lost faith in the people.
Well, the people have lost faith in him.
Yes, they have, yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's probably a relief to quite a lot of people. On 29th of July 2024, Southport was struck by a horrific tragedy when Axel Rudikabana killed these three lovely girls. So Starmer was accused of withholding critical information. Ella, do you believe this to be correct? And if so, why?
Yes, it is correct. He did withhold information, and his simple reason being is why tell the public until it's fully uncovered what they know about the young chap. He felt that we should not know and that it would cause problems within the communities. By withholding that evidence, it actually did cause problems within the different communities within the UK.
It's not his business to withhold that information. He's basically censoring the media.
Yes, he is. Yes. But he does run the country like a law, the law. Basically, like he's in court.
Not a dictatorship. That's
He
seems
would like
you
that.
think
He would
yeah.
like that. Yes.
Well, let's move on, Ella. We've had enough. Ella, let's look at the farming community of the UK, where a tax of 20% will apply to agricultural assets over 1 million because of the existing tax-free threshold for inheritance tax. Two parents leaving a farm to their children could potentially limit the tax assets to over 3 million. Is Keir Starmer going to give in and do a U-turn on this 20%?
Yes, he will. He has got no option because the public are behind the farmers, and they want to have food security. They don't want to get food from all over the world, and also for the government to own all the land and put whatever they want into the food. Number one. And also, they do have the backing of some of the supermarkets now. So he has got no option. And the farmers earn so little. The time they pay their taxes and they pay for feed and whatever else they need, their wages are so low. As you said, some of them are on 12,000 a year. And those tractors are very, very expensive.
Yeah, and the British farming community has been a stalwart of the UK, and the quality of produce in the UK is known across the world. So it's very important we look after our farming community.
Yes, yes, and that's what the people believe. They really do.
Great. Terrorist attacks and so on and so forth. So, following numerous terrorist attacks in the UK and Europe, which, have been on the increase, and it's a scary, scary world, people in the UK are calling for the death penalty. Do you believe that that vote will come to Parliament?
Not in this current government. They will not do it. Keir Starmer is completely against it. But what will happen in the next government, because I don't see him in power, is due to overwhelming popular demand, the government will address this issue. And there'll be a lot of toing and froing within Parliament, but what they will do is they will decide to hold a public referendum, and the death penalty will be brought back due to popular demand. But they'll only use it for cases with overwhelming evidence, and it must be passed by a minimum of two judges. If an individual, they're a foreign national or they hold two passports, they will be sent back, and there will be some sort of deal that goes down where they will spend time in the country they came from. They will spend time in jail. They will be scanned with the latest technology, and there is no way they will be able to return because AI is getting better and better every day.
Well, that will also save the prison system a fortune, you know. And that's another question from a lot of people in the UK is why should be paying to incarcerate and feed and essentially put a roof over, albeit in prison or not, people that aren't even British.
Yeah, that's correct. Yes. But the current government will not do anything about it. Plain and simple. They'll just leave it as it is.
Thanks very much, Hannah.
Oh, you're welcome. Anyway, have a good day, everybody, and thanks for joining my channel. Bye for now.